Okay, well, my name is Mary Smith. I was given the number 791, Juror 791, down in the courts near the Phoenix Park the other day. I was called to jury service and I went along, and I was a group, or one of a group of probably about 200 plus people that we all sat in rooms waiting to be called or told what was happening next. Anyway, there was we waited and there were names called out and attendance checked and various things went on. And then we were addressed by a judge in the court which was above us. He addressed us by Skype on screen. He explained that the trial was going to be of one Shawnee Fitzpatrick, the same Shawnee Fitzpatrick that we all know and love, that we helped bail out and cost us billions. He told us the trial was going to be of Shawnee Fitzpatrick, and he would call us in groups of 10 as jurors into his courtroom, and if there was any reasons that we should exclude ourselves from jury duty, we needed to tell him when we got in there, because if you didn't, you could be liable for a fine of up to €2,000 for failing to disclose. So what he wanted to know, or what he wanted us to explain, or sorry, what he was explaining to us, the basis on which we needed to exclude ourselves, was one, if we knew Shawnee Fitzpatrick or his solicitors, obviously enough. Two, if we had strong feelings about bankers, if we had been affected by austerity, if we had commented on austerity or on bankers, including on social media, including Facebook, if we had ever protested against austerity. Now, I found this extraordinary, and still do, because how do you find somebody who hasn't been affected by austerity in this country, unless you're one of a very exclusive circle of people who, could shake it off, that could shake off the USC or the FEMPI legislation or the homelessness or what's happened to our services, all of the things, all of the ways in which this crisis has affected our communities, our country, ourselves. And I think it was a terrible subversion of justice and of the very sound principle of a jury system, that you don't actually get a jury, or maybe in the case of Shawnee Fitzpatrick, he does get a jury of his peers, of the 1%. But justice should be about something wider than that. And I think that the way they excluded me and people like me from being able to sit and consider whether or not Shawnee Fitzpatrick is culpable for causing the grief that this country has experienced in the last while, I think it's a bloody disgrace. And I'm speaking as Juror 791.